My little brother saved my life by reading my diary. This story happened 7 years ago, when I was 17, and my little brother was 12. Today, we're really close. But back then, we were typical siblings who teased each other constantly. However, at 17, my life fell apart, and I struggled with severe depression. I even thought about ending my life and started planning it out. At the time, I kept a diary where I poured out all my thoughts and feelings, including my plans to end things and even the specific date I intended to do it. A day after writing that entry, I noticed my brother's behavior change completely. He brought me breakfast in bed, gave me compliments, and even small gifts. This was a huge shift from his usual teasing, and I was completely confused by it. Then, on the day I planned to carry out my plan, he wouldn't leave my side. No matter what I did, he was with me all day, as if he was tethered to me. Of course, with him around, I couldn't go through with it. I tried to set more dates, but every time he somehow knew and made sure I wasn't alone. Eventually, after failed attempts and feeling like maybe life had a purpose for me, I decided to seek help and went to therapy. Recently, he visited me, and I mentioned my teenage depression and how he unknowingly saved me back then. His face turned pale, and he confessed that it wasn't so unknowing. He admitted that back then, he read my diary to find dirt on me, but instead discovered my plans. Terrified at the thought of losing me, he felt responsible, thinking he'd done something to make me feel that way. He then did everything he could to make me feel better, and on that specific day, he made sure I wasn't left alone. He continued reading my diary to check if I set new dates and was ready to keep me company every single time. He didn't tell our parents because he knew I'd stop writing in my diary if I found out, and then he'd have no way of knowing if I planned another attempt. When he told me all this, I broke down in tears. My little brother saved my life and carried that responsibility on his own at just 12 years old. I'm so grateful for him, and I only hope I can be there for him in the same way if he ever needs it.